There's this piece of advice you always hear. Find someone who likes you. Here, what if that liking part, is actually setting us up for disappointment? Today, we're going to dive deep into something really important. The huge difference between just, liking someone superficially and truly recognizing them. One feels kind of fleeting, maybe just an impulse, while the other, that's the bedrock, right? We'll explore why this recognition is key for connections that actually last and feel good, and how only chasing liking can lead you down some rough paths. Okay, so let's unpack this. Why is liking so easy to find, maybe, but also kind of deceptive? It feels like that initial spark. It can be really quick, maybe hormonal even. And often it seems based on, a fantasy of who someone thinks you are, or maybe what you can do for them. It just arrives fast, and, our research shows it can disappear just as quickly.
Yeah, exactly. And what's really interesting there is how that surface level liking can sometimes be a projection. We sometimes talk about all-powerful narcissism. It sounds intense, but think of it like a child's perspective, where the world should just sort of bend to their wishes. So they expect their partner to be this perfect fit for their own internal picture, an idealized version.
Yeah.
Not the real, messy, authentic person.
Okay.
So when you show vulnerability, maybe a flaw or just something that doesn't fit their picture, that shallow liking, it could just pull back fast, because it wasn't really about you in the first place.
Right. It makes you think how fragile some connections based on that must be. So then what actually happens when a relationship is built on that kind of liking, but it's missing that deeper recognition? This is where it gets really interesting, I think. It seems like it can lead to some genuinely painful situations.
Oh, definitely. What we see is it often shows up in ways that just slowly wear you down. They chip away at your sense of self. Think about sharing excitement about a big exam you studied all night for.
Yeah.
And you just get back a quick, dismissive good luck. No real sense that they see your effort, your ambition.
Oof. Yeah.
Or maybe you need some comfort after, a setback at work. And instead of support, you hear something like, oh, you're being fragile. Or maybe you just didn't work hard enough.
Wow.
And there's that classic trap too, right? Someone says, yeah, I'll support you maybe if you leave your job to raise kids. Only for that to turn into, years later, well, you're out of touch now. Or you don't really contribute financially.
That's heartbreaking.
It is. And we've seen examples like this couple, Lily and John. He'd praise her good cooking, but would never actually help with the chores around the house. Or he might praise her for being thrifty, but then criticize her for buying something small for herself, like a lipstick. It's almost a kind of emotional blackmail, isn't it? That superficial liking is used, but it just slowly undermines your feeling of worth.
It's so clear how that shallow liking can really, really damage someone over time, just erode them. So how do we move past that? How do we get from that shaky ground to something that actually lasts, something that helps us grow? How does recognition build that stronger foundation?
Well, recognition really fosters what we could call emotional equality. It's about truly seeing your partner, valuing them as a whole, separate, equally important person, not just for what they do for you or how they fit your needs.
Okay.
There are some really powerful examples, like the husband whose wife wanted to switch careers from teaching to illustration. Big income drop, potentially risky. But he just said, I love watching you follow your passion. He saw her, not just the income.
That's beautiful.
Or another one, Marsha's husband. Her startup failed, and instead of just, good wife praise, he celebrated her courage for even trying. He told her her bravery was more valuable than success. He recognized her spirit. See, this kind of recognition, it isn't about conditions. It's not I like you if. It's about appreciating the person's core self, their life force, And when someone truly recognizes you like that, they become your biggest cheerleader. They give you this incredible power to believe you're worthy just as you are. And they actually encourage you to become your best self.
That really lands. It shows how much more involved recognition is compared to just liking someone. So yeah, liking might be that quick spark, that flash, but recognition, that sounds like the real commitment, the thing that actually lasts through tough times.
Absolutely. And if you want to put this into practice, maybe think about 3 things. First, get better at spotting that all-powerful narcissism, that expectation that others should just fit your needs. Spot it in others and maybe even in yourself sometimes. It helps avoid those emotional traps.
Good point.
Second, work on setting healthy boundaries. Communicate your needs clearly. Understand your partners. Create that shared map for respect, what we sometimes call a humanity coordinate system.
Okay, mutual respect.
Exactly. And third, Actively aim for mutual growth.
Mhm.
Seek out that deep nourishment in the relationship through really authentic interaction. Don't settle for the surface stuff.
It really brings it home. Maybe love isn't about finding some perfect person after all, but learning to see imperfect people perfectly.